what we discussed till now. Anyone having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Okay. Then Lipalika ji, shortly, can you please tell me what we discussed in the chapter 1? Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
So first chapter 1 discussed uh wha-
Do not remember anything by seeing the copy.
okay, ma'am. This no. Let me I'm confusing.
Confusing. Why? Why it is confused?
From where I need to start? Okay, so I need to start from the that
My question is only you have to say the chapter 1. Okay.
okay. So chapter 1 described about types of karmas or actions and ashtanga means yama niyama asana. So yamas are 10 yamas and niyamas are 10 niyamas and asana also we had discussed about 10 number of 10 and karmas we discussed there are two types of karma. One is pravartaka and nivartaka. Pravartaka is the karma where one person doing the karma by desire wishing the fulfill of desiring, and nivartaka karma to get the yogi liberation. But nivartaka karma also there are two types, means external nivartaka and internal. External nivartaka means when yogi involved in physical activity, and that is called external nivartaka. And internal nivartaka when yogi involved in mentally, that is called internal nivartaka. And nivartaka karma yogi has done without any desiring. Yeah, that's why nivartaka karma get the yogi liberation. So by doing the knowledge, by doing karma with the knowledge, that get the yogi liberation.
Okay.
Can I explain, ma'am, what are the yamas, what are the niyamas, what are the asanas?
Only describe about what are the asanas name.
Okay. Swastikasana, Gomukhasana, Padmasana, Virasana, Sinhasana, Mairasana, and Kukutasana, Kurmasana, Bhadrasana, Muktasana. So 10 asanas are there, but benefits is given only for the 4 asanas. That is Swastikasana, benefits given means destruction of all sins, and Padmasana benefits is given is a seat of worshipping by all, and Sinhasana benefits given worshipped by yogis posture, and Mayurasana destruction of all sins, and Bhadrasana benefits are given all disease and removes poison. So these four are not four, five. Only five asanas benefits are given in Vasishtha Samhita.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Lipalika ji.
Thank you.
Now, Sarika ji, can you little bit explain about the chapter 2? What we discuss in the chapter 2? What are the things we cover?
Yeah. So chapter 2 is mainly about the description of the body, the nadis, vayus, marmasthan, and purification of nadis and nadisudhi. In that, what we have seen is the human body, the measurement of human body, 96 angulas, and there are 32 bones and 72,000 nadis, and prana exceeds the body by 12 fingers. Uh, and we have seen about a description about the Deha Madhya, the center of the body. So in the center of the body, the fire illuminated like a glow of a heated gold. So in human body, it is triangular in shape. In animal, it is quadrangular, and in birds, it is circular. So, and also there is a fire in the middle of the body, and the location of that is also seen like one finger stays in the center of the body, which stands two finger above the anus and two finger below the penis.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Satyaji. Now, Rajeshwari ji, tell me the introduction of the Vasishtha Samhita.
You mean who wrote it, all that, ma'am?
That things.
Okay, okay. So it is a Hatha Yoga text, ma'am. It was written by sage Vasishtha, and it was written around 1150 century. It is basically a conversation between sage Vasishtha, who is the father, and the son Sakti. So there are total 8 chapters, but we are going to study only 6 chapters. So the first 4 chapters are dedicated for Yoga Khyana. Next 4 chapters are dedicated for Jnana Khyana. Jnana Khyana.
Yes. Yes, very good. Rajeshwari ji, thank you. Now, let's start our class today. We will continue with the chapter 2. Till now, we are already discussed about the center of the body or the bhumadhya. What is that? That we discussed already. So, by continuing these things, a sister is telling about the kanda. Where is the kanda location? And what will be present in the Kandha area and how it will be illuminated and where is the Kundalini place. These things will be discussed after that. Today we will discuss the whole things of the chapter 2, what Vasishtha is telling to the Sakti. Okay, so let's start my slide. Please confirm me whether it will be visible or not. Yes, my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today is our class 4. So let's continue with the same. In the previous class, we already seen about these things, Dehamadhya, or the center of the body, which is in this place, the fire will be illuminate and like a glow of the heated gold. And as we discussed the shape, what is the shape of this Bhumadhya in the human body and animal and birds, and what is the location, particularly we already seen. Okay. Now in this class, here Vasishtha started talking about the kanda. Where is the kanda location? Okay. And what is the requirement of the kanda in the human body and why it is important, that are discussed here. So about kanda, by telling about the kanda location, Vasishtha is telling it is of 9 fingers above of the center of the body. Means where is the present of the center of the body here? Are you able to? Here is the center of the body. Okay. The Vasishtha is telling 9 finger above of the center of the body and its area in center of the body and having 4 fingers in height and breadth. Total height and breadth of the kanda is 4 finger from the height as well as from the breadth. Okay, and all the nadis are comes out from this place. All nadis are, whatever the 72,000 nadis are present in the body, the all nadis are comes out from this particular location, and it is like a oval shape. In which shape it is present? It is like an oval shape in composed of bone and skin cover. There is also bone is present and the skin is covered by it is covered by the skin. So it is look like the oval shape. But what exactly Vasishtha is telling here, that the in the middle part of this kanda is called the navi. Means kanda. Where is the kanda location? It is in the which region? It is in the navel region.
Nabhi.
Naval
Navi.
region.
Yes, very good. So, but in the different text, it is talking about the different area. But according to the Vasishtha, he is describing that the kandha is present in the navi, means the navel region. Okay, and a circle of 12 spokes means where they are in the navel region, a 12 spoke circle is present where which is supported to the body, and where jiva means the individual self moves in the virtue and sins because of in the particular. That means here Vasishtha is trying to say that this is very important place. Because of that place only, the jiva will be comes and moves again and again in the circle of the virtue and sins. Okay, this is the particular area. Which area? The kandha area. Kandha is middle of the kandha is where? In the navel region. Which chakra is associated with this area?
Manipura chakra.
Manipura.
Manipura chakra. Okay, directly the names are not given, but the chakra, when we know that the chakra is associated with the Manipura chakra. The next line he is discussing that prana, the revolves. The prana means the energy will be revolves below this basis of Mula chakra. Okay, basic means the Mula chakra. They are repeatedly using the word is Mula, but in English pronunciation it is basic. Okay, so for identifying purpose, I'm written here Mula. Mula means the foundation of that of the body. So where is the foundation of the body or the mula is present in this particular area? Where is the kandha is present? Where is the navel region is present? Where is the manipura chakra is associated? Okay, so mula chakra of the jiva, just like a spider. Then how the jiva will be moving in that particular area? Na jiva's prana will be moving in that particular area. Like a spider revolves in the middle of the cobweb. How the spider? Have you seen the web of the spider? In that spider, that wave, how the spider will be here, and if he is try to move from this direction and this direction in this way, in the same way here, the Vasishtha is telling that the prana, which is the energy of the jiva, that is to stop in that particular location. Why it is stopped there? Because Vasishtha is talking in the next slide that this is the location or this is the place of the Kundali. Okay, we are seen in the yogis, that is the in the Muladhara chakra, but here according to the Vasishtha that Kundali is present in this Kandha area, means in the uh, Mula chakra, in this particular navel region. So here he described that this one, now because the prana, the energy will be blocked in that particular area, so that the jiva will be feel that or moves or the circling in between the virtue and sins, because that prana means kundalini will be not awakened state. For that purpose, the jiva will be don't know about the what is the liberation. He is a very ignorant person. Why? Because that prana sakti will be not working properly. So that in that point of view, maybe Vasishtha is telling this one. Okay, so when we will by discussing about the kandha, next
Ma'am,
yes,
sorry, but I'm not getting this line that prana revolves below this Mula chakra, I mean basic chakra. Can you please explain it again? The last
yes,
line.
yes. Okay, this line is associated means link with this first line. Okay, try to understand both of this, because Vasishtha is telling in this second line that place of the kundalini is located above this mula chakra, which is extend in the direction of downward, upward, and every direction. Okay, so here the Vasishtha is trying to say the prana. Prana means here it is talking about the energy, the talking about the pran sakti. Okay, the energy which is present in our body, that is discussed here. That prana revolves below this basic mula chakra. Means where is this area? There only the prana will be revolved again and again. Why? Why? Because that area is block. How it will be blocked? Like, have you seen the spider web? How this area will be, there is no space more. If this area is not covered, then that spider cannot move that area. Only the spider is moving in this area only. Yes or no? In the
Yes,
same way,
ma'am.
the Mula Chakra, what is present in the navel region, the prana is again and again moving in this area. And because of this revolvement, because of this prana moving in this area, so that jiva is able to feel a virtue and sins. That Vasishtha is trying to say here. Yes? Yes,
And
anyone
actually,
want to say?
when you were saying, when you said that last line, your voice was breaking up.
Now it
So
is
I couldn't.
clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Now you understand?
When you were telling na ki why prana is moving here,
Yes.
because then Jiva will get to know. At that time, your voice was breaking.
What about others?
No,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Same
It
for
is not
me.
break. Is it
Not
breaking?
break.
Okay.
Okay, maybe your
For
network is
us, for me,
yes.
it was okay, ma'am.
Maybe Saksi, you having some network. So now it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, ma'am, basically, it is saying that prana is here in the Mula Chakra or the basic chakra of Jiva. So, it is saying that prana's location is this, like near Kanda.
Prana, you don't say that prana means here it is not talking about the main pranas. That prana energy, prana, apana, banner, you don't mix that one. It is only said about the prana means here according to the Vasishtha, prana means the vayu. Okay, the energy only.
Okay,
Here
okay,
he just first focusing on the energy. Okay. Don't
okay,
think that prana area is the chest area, how it will become to the navel region. No. Don't think about that. Here it is talking about the whole energy of the body will be stored in where? As we discussed in the previous text that it is present in the Kundalini. Okay. So because Vasishtha is trying to say that Kundalini is present in the Manipura chakra in that area, so that all the energy will be stored in that area and it will only revolve in that basic chakra on the Mula chakra. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Now you are clear?
Yeah, thank you,
Ha.
ma'am.
Ma'am, the
Salai,
third point, oval shape in the it does it say that Kantha is made up of bone?
uh, Kandha is made of?
Bone and skinned over means it is made up of bone,
Ha,
is what is
ha,
being told.
Yes, yes, yes. He just tried to describe about this that it is a oval shape and it is combo means it is the combination of bone also there is present and skin also covered means both the bone and skin is covered to that area. Okay, I got a picture related to this, but according to this discussion, once according to the Vasishtha, it is not related. By the way, I show you that one, then it will be clear to you here. Are you able to see this picture?
Yes.
Ha. But here it is not directly linked with the Vasishtha discussion, but oval shape. But Vasishtha is trying to say here is the location. Okay, in the Manipura chakra. But here, according to the different text and different description is there, na? So like this is the oval shape. It is covered with the bones and your skins, and here are the nadis which are started from this area. Okay,
Okay.
because it is not directly related to this text, so I am not added this picture. This slide is clear to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall I move to the next? What about others? Please say
Yes, ma'am.
little loud. Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
okay. So here, by linking to the Kandha, now Kundalini, Vasishtha is discussing about the Kundalini. Where is the Kundalini place? The place of the Kundalini is located above this Mula Chakra, means little above of this Mula Chakra, or in the navel region, which is the Kundalini is present, and it is extended. Means this Mula Chakra will be extended in which direction? The downward, upward, and every direction from the navel region. Okay, if you seen in that picture, that is also the nadis, how it will be moved from the upward downward direction. In the same way here also, here Vasishtha is telling the Kanda area, which is the place of the Kundalini, it is present above the Mula Chakra, and that is spreading and that is extending on in the all direction. How it will be extending? Because of the nadis, because all the nadis are come from that location. So in that way, it is with the extended to the downward, upward, and from the every direction of the navel. And now he's little bit clear about the Kundalini. That Kundalini is of 8 prakritis, but here no description is given about the what are the 8 prakritis, but only said that Kundalini, how what type of Kundalini is there? The Kundalini is of 8 prakritis, and there are 8 Kundalini is 8 times coiled and folded. Okay, you know, in the many texts it is discussed about the 3.5, but in the Vasishtha Samhita and also you in the Yoga Bees, that is Kundalini is how many fold? That is described the 8 fold or 8 times coiled shape. It is present there, and the Akshara means 2 letters. It is associate here describe that beginning with the A and end with the Kha. Okay, sa. Here, like here it will be pronounced sha, cha. Okay, so why it is means how it will be associated, that things will be not clearly mentioned here. Okay, only but in the exam point of view, it will be the most important. How many fold of the Kundalini is described in the Vasishtha Samhita, and which 2 letters are associated with the Kundalini? That is the A with the beginning, and the ending is the Sha. Okay, these 2 letters will be important. Then after that, what Vasishtha said, that it always stays in dormant stage. The Kundalini, which is present in the Kanda area, that is always present in the dormant state. Dormant state means it is always in the inactive form. Okay, always in the sleeping form. By blocking the vayu of the prana, means the vayu or the prana sakti which is present, which will be give you the liberation. By blocking that area, he always sleep in that position. Okay, so how it will be the open up? That next is Vasishtha is telling, by practicing of yoga, Kundalini is awakened due to heat of the apana vayu. Okay, when particularly because in the navel region which vayu is present, that is your apana. Okay, in the lower here, according to the Vasishtha, we know that samana is the above region and the apana, that the lower region, little lower. But here, according to the Vasishtha, the prana sakti also placement is different. So according to the Vasishtha Samhita, what is present in the Mula Chakra in that area, that is the apana vayu is present. When one will be practice the yoga practice will be continue. What happened? That will be the heat of the apana. So particularly it is which practice is talking about? Through which practice it will be heat the apana? And anyone?
Mula Bandha.
Yes, Mula Bandha. It is talking about the Mula Bandha. Okay, but clear description names are not written. But as we know from the different practice, the practice of the bandha will be hit of the apana vayu. Then only the kundalini will be awakened and the prana sakti will be flow to the upward direction. Then it enters in the Susumna as according to the Vasishtha. Okay, this slide is clear?
Ma'am,
Yes.
the last word line, that it always stay in dormant stage by blocking the vayu prana. So here also it's the normal prana shakti, or it's talking
Yes,
about the.
normal prana shakti. It is
Oh,
talking about the normal prana shakti. Okay.
okay. Yes, ma'am.
The next here, by linking with the Kundalini Shakti, now about the nadis, what Vasishtha is telling about the nadis. Here I am taking a picture. All the nadis are here inside the body. Total 72,000 nadis. Okay, but don't be confused. Only know that there is nadis are in this way. Okay. So let's see what Vasishtha is telling about the nadis. The nadi which is present at the center of the kanda is called Susumna. Okay. So here in the center of the middle of the kanda, which is present the Mula chakra. Okay, which is the navi, which is the, and here the main nadi which is present in the kanda, that is called as the Susumna. Here directly mentioned by the Vasishtha. And at that stage, in the periphery of the circle of the kanda are all called nadis. And after that, whatever the other things are present, periphery means the near area of the kanda, that all are called the nadis. Okay, so there are different type of nadis are present, as he discussed in the previously, that 72,000 nadis are present. But here Vasishtha is clearly said that there are 14 nadis are prominent among the all nadis. Whatever the 72,000 nadis are present, but 14 nadis are most prominent. What are the 14 nadis? First one is the Susumna, second is the Ida, third one is the Pingala, fourth one Saraswati, fifth one Puhu, sixth one Barana or Barani. Okay, and the seventh one is Yashasini, and eighth one is Pusa, ninth one is Payashini, and 10th one is Sankhini, 11th one is the Gandhari, 12th one is the Hastajiva, and the 13th one is the Viswadhara, and the 14th one is the Alambusa. Okay, these are the 14 nadis are most prominent among the all 72,000 nadis. Again, Vasishtha is trying to clarify that among these 14 nadis also, 3 nadis are very, very important. What is that nadi? Susumna, Ida, and Pingla. Susumna is also here, it is stated that Vaishnavi is the other name of the Susumna. Okay, note it down. Very, very important. Vaishnavi. How in the yoga we see that the Shakti, it will be meet to the Shiva. In the same way here, Vasishtha is described that Susumna is the Vaishnavi. It will be meet in the Vishnu when Kundalini Shakti will be raised up and it will be reached at that area. Okay. So in the next one, Ida is the other name. It is described here, that is the tamas. Okay, tamas,
Ma'am. Tamas.
tamas. Tamas, and the Pingla is the Rajas. Okay, and Ida, we know that it is moon in the left side and Pingla is the sun at the right side, according to the Vasishtha. So new name here, the Tamas and the Rajas, you have to remember. Ida is associated with the Tamas, with the other name here according to the Vasistha Samhita, and Pingla other name is Rajas. So these three are important. And again, Vasishtha is telling among these three also most important one is the Susumna Nadi, is the source of energy which will be helpful to in your liberation. Okay, all of you clear about this slide?
Yes,
Shall I
Yes,
move
ma'am.
to the next? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Okay, next. So by continuing about the nadis, again Vasishtha is telling the same thing. There are 3 nadis prominent, and one of the most important in the path of liberation, that name is Susumna. Okay, which is always shining. This Susumna nadi is always shining bright and supports the universe. Means whole universe is supported by this Susumna. Okay. the Susumna originating from the Kandha and travel over upwards by the backbone and reaches the center of the head. Okay, so here by describing this one, the Vasishtha is telling how the backbone is supported to the head. In the same way, the your Susumna Nadi will be the supported of the your liberation, or you will get that siddhi, blissful base or a blissful stage because of this Susumna, when the Susumna will be awakened. And so that he described that Susumna is the Vaishnavi who will be meet to the Vishnu at that stage when Susumna will be awakened fully. Okay. And all other nadis are originated from this 14 nadi. Whatever the other nadis are present inside the body, that all are originate from this only 14 nadis. Like a leaf of a fig tree, according to the description, it is given the fig tree, but according to the verses, it is written that Aswatha tree, but exact English name is not fig, because fig tree is different. Have you seen the Aswatha tree?
Yes.
This is simple.
How its leaf is there. Its leaf is now many branches, means there are main vein is one, but its sub veins are more. From the sub veins, more sub veins are there. In the same way, the whole nadi system in the body, like main vein in the Susumna, and again from the Susumna, the sub nadis are coming out, the 14 nadis. From that 14 nadis, again it will be distributed to the other nadis. The sub nadis are there. Okay. In the same way, it is try to understand and try to clarify to the Sakti that how these nadis are interlinked to each other because of this Kandha area in the Kandha place, which is the Navi place, and Susumna is the main part of this, and main source of energy is here in the body. Okay. So next, by saying the same thing, what are the location of the nadis are here, but he said that it is the Susumna, means it is the Kandha area. So first in the middle Susumna is present, and in the left side it is the Ida is present, and in the right side Pingala is present. Then he said describe about this other nadis. Then after Pingala, in the above of the Pingala, that is Pusa is present, then Payashuni, then Saraswati, then Sankhini, then Gandhari. In this way it will be arranged till Ida. Again from the below of the Ida, Hastajiva is present. Below Hastajiva, that is the Viswadhara is present. Below Viswadhara, then Kuhu, then Varuni, then Ashosini. One is missing here, that is the Alambusa. But he never specified this Alambusa in this diagram. But he said that Alambusa is situated in the below of the center of the Kandham. In the center, in the middle area, Susumna is present. That means Alambusa is situated below of the center of the Kandham, means this area, maybe. But clear description, it is not written here anything, but he arranged these things in this way, that in the middle Susumna is present, and in the left side it is Ida, and in the right side that is Pingala, and whatever the other nadis, that is the 5, and from this side it is also 5. Okay, so for total 14 nadis, 1 Susumna is 1, Ida is 2, Pingala is 3. Then after that 5 are arranged in this way, and 5 is arranged in this way, and 1 is left, that is the Alambusa, that is present below of the Kandha area, or below of the center of the Kandha. Okay, here it is the location of the Alambusa according to the Vasishtha. Okay, all of you clear this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, so after discussing about this nadis, next now he will be given the clear description about the vayus or pranas. So, as we discussed, there are 10 vayus are described here by the Vasishtha. 5 are the main vayus or prominent among all. He already specified that 5 vayus are prominent, but total 10 vayus are there. What are the 5 prominent vayus are there? First is the sequence is in this way: prana, apana, vyana, udana, and samana. This is the sequence what is written in the slokas. But we know in the different text it is in the different way. But here, according to the Vasishtha, you have to remember the sequence. It is very, very important, because maybe question will be asked that what is the sequence of the prana in the Vasishtha Samhita. So first it will be started from the prana, then it will be the second one is the apana, then it is the vyana, then it is the udana, then it is the samana. Samana is the last one. Okay. But in the general, what is the sequence? Who can tell me? Yes, Sakshi, unmute
Yes,
yourself.
prana is in heart.
No,
Apana.
only you tell me the sequence. What is the first one? Here, as it will become in the prana is the first one. What is the normal sequence? First, which vayu will become?
Okay, got it. Udana.
After that?
Udana, samana, prana,
No.
then apa.
Udana samana prana. How? Dipalika ji?
I'm actually not getting. Means different taste is given different sequence. Not
Okay.
remember, ma'am.
Okay, Simi ji?
उड़ान एक सेकेंड उड़ान व्यान प्राण उड़ान समान उड़ान नहीं उड़ान व्यान प्राण समान अपान.
Okay, Nadisudhi ji, can you clear this one?
I'm also not sure, ma'am. Usually the order I know is prana, apana, udana, vyana, samana, ma'am.
Okay. As we in the different text is telling the different thing, but generally a sequence is there. That is the upsa. Okay, UPSA. UPSA. U udana prana. S is samana. A is your apana. Then last one is your vyana. Okay, which is prevailing in the all over the body. It is a general for understanding purpose. If you studied in the MA, that is pranayam chapter is there. I remember in this way. That is your UPSA. UPS then A. This is the sequence. U in the upper region, then prana is in your heart region. If you S is the below the heart region, then A is your apana vayu, that is your pelvic region in that area. Then vyana is the all over in the body. Okay, but here it is the sequence is very different. That is the prana, apana, vyana, udana, and samana. But different text is telling different thing. I am just for understanding. When you arrange in one way, then you can by linking to that one, you are able to remember. Okay. So I just taken this one that normally UPSA and V is present in all over the body, but here the sequence is different. First, it will be the comes the prana, which is the location is kandha, because in the kandha area, that is the source of energy. So here associate with the prana, and where it is the location more in the mouth area, it is also present. Nostril also it is present. Heart area it is also present. Navel area also present, and big toe. Especially it is associated with the big toe. Okay. But here clear description is not given about all the things, because here if you see in this line, Vasishtha is telling that prana is present in the kandha area, means in the in your navel region it is also present. Again, he is telling that in the mouth also it is present. In the nostril area also prana is present. In the heart area it is also present, and the navel region it is also present, and big toe it is also present. But it is your previous year question that where the prana sakti is location according to the Vasishtha Samhita. So it is very, very important. You just all the 5 main vayus you have to remember very carefully and remember it. What is the function of the prana here? Now breathing, whenever you are inhaling and exhaling, that is because of the prana, it will be the possible. And the coughing, it is the function of the prana. Okay. And by talking about the apana, what Vasishtha is telling here, that all the reproductive organs like our nose and the thighs area, testicles and the knees and middle of the thighs and abdomen, waist area and the root of the navel, that all are the location of the apana. Okay, again here it is telling that navel region is the prana is present, but here root of navel is present in the apana. Okay, that means it is talking about the below area. Okay, so that reproductive area, the whole, that is your apana vayu associate with the which vayu? That is your apana vayu. So what is the function of the apana vayu? The exertion of the urine and the stool, all the waste matters which is present in the body, how it will be removed from the body, that is the work of the apana vayu. Because of that only, because of apana vayu only, these are functioning properly. Okay, the next one is the third, that is your Vyana vayu. Where it is present, where is the location? Vyana is present in the eyes, ears, neck, ankles, nose, and in between your region of the throat and eyes, that is present. Which vayu? That is called the Vyana. Okay, what is the function of the Vyana? That function is releasing and holding whatever you are holding and whatever you are moving your body parts. That is only possible because of the Vyana vayu. Okay, something when you hold, something when you throw, that all the movement is possible because of the Vyana vayu. Okay, then the fourth one is the Udana vayu. That is the fourth most prominent vayu that is present in the all joints as well as hands and feet. And so whatever the joints are present in our hands area, in the legs and the feet area, that all in that all areas Udana is present. And how it will be the work, and what is the work of this this vayu? This it will be lifting up, raising of body. Means whenever you raise your body in any way, means we can say that because it will be present in the all joints. Whenever you are standing, that you will be lifting your body in the straight. So that joints are using your body are using that joints. Because of that joints only you are able to stand properly. You are able to walk properly. So that is the function of the Udana here. Okay, and the fifth one is the Samana. What is the location? That is the all parts of the body. Here it is discussed that growth and the supplies the digestive essence to the conduction of the food material. A little bit food material. This one, it is little bit spelling mistake is there. That is the food materials to the very limbs, every limbs of the body. Means it will be whatever we are eating as a taking as a food, whatever the intake is there, that all the things will be digest. And how it will be digest, the digestive juice will be added there, and how that will be after digest, how this energy will be passed to the other limbs of the body. That is only possible because of the Samana vayu. And work for overall nourishment of the body. Okay, overall nourishment work is done by the Samana vayu. Okay, all of you clear about this vayu?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So again, I am
But the
repeating.
location seems to be little different, Mama.
Yes,
Locations are.
yes. Locations are very different, not little, because in the other text, van is present in the everywhere of the body, but here it is talking that Samana is present in the all parts of the body. Okay. So don't be confused. First, whatever Vasishtha is telling, try to understand that one. Then you link with the other. Okay. First, whatever you are studying, first focus on that. First, understand that concept, because it is how Vasishtha relating to first Kanda, then it will be the Kundalini, then Nadis, then Prana. First try to understand that sequence, and that what his point of view. First understand that one, then you can associate or you can link with the others. Okay, whenever you are taking a snap of this properly in your mind, then you can link easily to the other text. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
But by studying this one, if you think about in that text it is different, in that text this area is associated with that, that is also okay. If you are not confused, then it will okay. If you are having confused mind now by seeing this one, then first try to understand this concept. Then you try to link with the others. Yeah. Okay. And then we move to the next. After 5. Then he just said about the other 5 upavayus. That is your Naga, Kurma, Kirkara, Devadatta, and Dhananjay. But location is not specified properly. Only said that these all vayus are present in the skin, bones, etc. Okay. So location is not specified which area is which one, but function will be given there. That Naga, because of Naga, vomiting or the any type of sensation is there in the throat region, that is because of the Naga. And the Kurma, the Vayu will be present in the winking of the eyes, whatever we are moving our eyes, that is because of the Kurma. And Krikara is the sneezing or any type of activity related to that, that is because of the Krikara. And Devadatta, whenever we feel some drowsiness, that is because of the Devadatta Vayu. And the absorption or the thirsty, whatever you feel, and the observation of the body, that is because of the Dhananjay. So these are the 5 Vayus and 5 Upavayus are said by the Vasishtha to the Sakti. Okay. After talking about this Vayus and Upavayus, what is telling, what next is discussion in this Vasishtha Samhita, that is the place of practice. So before discussing about the place of practice, first tell me, all of you clear about the prana and upapranas and all the nadis and the kandha location? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Ma'am,
Okay.
function also different from other tests what are mentioned in the Vasishtha Samhita.
Yes, exactly. That I am telling you, that it is all things are not described, and whatever the description is given, that is different from the others. Okay.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next is place of practice. Means where one need to do the practice, that is discussed in this. After this, the bio discussion. So what Vasishtha is said, that purification of the nadis one should perform carefully. Okay, means now here the description is given about the Nadisudhi. It's Nadisudhan pranayam here, but names directly will be not mentioned, but Nadisudhi is said. And the procedure what is said by the Vasishtha, that is the same with the Nadisudhan pranayam. The purification of the nadis one should perform carefully. Then one should go for that purpose. First, one should do the purification of the nadis. Then one will be for this purpose. One should go where? No, need to go the forest area. where for sufficiently fruits, root, and water should be available. Okay, you have to first find out a alone place like a forest where fruits, root, and water should be available properly, and that should be at the bank of a river. Must be, if that location is near the bank of a river, then it is a very good place, and that should be, you have to build a well and protected beautiful hut. How it will be protected, how it will be beautiful, in which way it will be built, that is not mentioned. Like in the Hatha Yoga Pratipika, if you see, there is clearly mentioned which type of hut you need to do. You have to, that should be boundary should be there, one well should be there. In this way it will be described in the Hatha Yoga Pratipika, na? But here in the Vasishtha Samhita, that is not described more about that, but only said the same things what is discussed in the Hatha Yoga Pratipika. In the same way that that should be proper availability of the things will be there, and that should be made in a near of a bank of a river, and that should be protected, okay, from the others. And you may be, for the this Nadisudhi or the pranayam practices, whatever the yoga practices you want to do, you may be do it at a temple. If you want it, you can do a temple where you can sit and quietly do your practice. Okay. So here he just suggests that you can make a beautiful house or home where you can protect all the protection is will be there, and you can do your sadhana. If you are unable to do that, then you can find out a place, maybe a temple, where you can sit quietly and do your practice. Okay. Then he said that taking the bath thrice a day. How many times you need to take bath in a day? There are thrice. And the word which is used here, trikala snana. Okay, trikala snana means three times you have to do your bath. Which three color in which time? At first in the morning, afternoon, and evening. 3 times you need to bath and clean your body and mind properly. By bathing it, you have to clean your body as well as your mind. Okay, how your mind will be clear, that is also not described here. It means what you need to do for that purpose. Only said that before you doing the practice, first you need to clean your body as well as you clean your mind. That means you have to your mind should be focused, your all senses should be controlled. Okay, here it is talking about. And the becoming, you have to sit in the calm and quiet place and be steady in the regularly. Means whatever you are practicing, that should be confirmed and that should be do regularly. And by wearing white ashes in the body, with the application of the mantras, by chanting of the mantras, you have to wear the ashes, which color? White color ashes on your body by chanting of the mantras, and spreading a kusa mat or deer skin uh, on a soft seat. Means you have in which place, in which area you need to sit, on which mat, na kusa mat, or you can use a deer skin. Okay, this same deer skin and kusa mat is also discussion in a text. What is that called?
Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, in the Bhagavad Gita also it is described about the deer skin and kusa mat. Okay, so here Vasishtha is also talking about the same. But one new things here it is, by chanting of the mantras, you have to wear the ashes and you have to sit in the kusa and deer skin. And after that, what you want to do, now worshipping the Lord Vinayak, because everything, whatever you are started, we always pray to the Lord Vinayak in the same way, because you are starting your journey towards the liberation. So first you have to worshipping the Lord Vinayak by with what? With fruits, root, water, because these are the available things which will be there. You select the place as these things are there. So you have to take that fruit, root, and water, etc., going down on the favorite date or you pray to the Guru, first Vinayak, means Lord Vinayak. Then you have to go down to your favorite deity whom you believe, the God. You have to go down to that God also. And lastly, you have to remember your Guru. Then only one should start practice. Okay, before starting the practice of the yoga, what one need to do? One first search the location where they want to do the practice, and that location, that place should be a forest place or like a learn place where all the food materials should be available, water should be available. That may be a bank of a river, and you have to make a or build a protected, beautiful house where you can sit and quietly and do the practice. Otherwise, Vasishtha said that you can sit in a temple and do your practice. Okay, and you have to do your trikal snana, means 3 times you have to taking the bath and clean your mind as well as your body, and with calm and quiet you have to continue your sadhana regularly. Okay, by sitting on a kusa mat or deer skin. Before sitting on that kusa mat or deer skin, you have to assess your white assess will be overlap on your body, and by chanting of the mantras. Okay, then when you start your journey towards the liberation, you have to first worship to the Vinayak, then to your favorite deity, then to your Guru. Okay, then start your practice. By sitting on which position, that is prescribed that you have to sit in the Padmasana posture. And in which way you need to face, when you sit in the deer skin or kusa, you have to face towards the east or north direction. Either east direction, either north direction, but sit in the Padmasana posture and start your practice. And when you start your practice, stretching your neck, head, and spine erect, shutting his mouth, and being quiet and still. Means as we started our everything, whenever we are doing any sadhana, as we know that you have to sit with back straight and head, neck, spine should be erect, and your mouth should be closed. Quietly and steadily you have to do the sadhana. Okay, that things are discussed here according to the Vasishtha. Then only Nadisudhi pranayam will be do when you sit in Padmasana. Then start practicing the Nadisudhi pranayam. For Nadisudhi pranayam, what you need to do? Put your right hand on the right nostril and gazing the luminous orb of the moon at the tip of the nose. Okay. First, you have to put your right hand on your right nostril. Which hand, which finger will be used, that is also not clearly described here. Okay, only said that put your right hand on your right nostril and gazing the luminous orb, you have to gaze towards the your tip of the nose as a orb of the moon. Okay, and the later chant in mind. You have to do the always Manasa chanting as it is discussed here. Vam sound, that is in the Sanskrit, it is written in English, that is VAM, but that the pronunciation is Vam. Okay, Vam letter should be chanted in the mind. Inhale outside with 12 matras, means 12 measures. It is stated that 12 measures, and by holding which how many matras you need to hold, that holding it is not said about that holding, only inhale and exhale. Vasishtha in the Nadisudhi pranayam only said that only inhale and exhale, no holding is described here. Okay, and then meditate on the fire surrounded by a line of flashing flames. Exhale slowly through the pingala. Okay, whenever you are taking with the 12 matras, means inhale 12 matras, means 12 count you have to take breath in with the warm chant. And when you taking the warm chant, where is the meditation point you need to do? Your fire on the fire which is surrounded by a line of flashing flame. In that way you have to meditate on that. Then exhale slowly through the pingala. By exhaling, what you need to chant? That is the rung sound. Okay, that is not ram. That is your like this. Okay, this sound with point within the circle of the fire in the mind. When you inhaling, your meditation point is here. Fire surrounded by a line of flashing flame. But when you exhaling, the sound is rung and the point is circle of the fire in the mind. Okay, this is the way how Vasishtha is describing about the Nadisudhi pranayama. And do the same with the right nostril. Means whatever you are taken in the left now do the same with the right nostril. And an intelligent person should exhale through in the ida slowly. Means first you need to take the inhale through the ida and exhale through the pingala. Then in the second way, you have to take as a inhale through the pingala and exhale through the ida in this way. But here, Vasishtha said that there is no clear time is mentioned. Maybe in this way he is trying to say here, because 3 to 4 years is also mentioned, 3 to 4 months is also mentioned. Maybe in this way Vasishtha is telling, if one will be do properly, then it will be take 3 to 4 months regularly. If one will be practicing, maybe it will take 3 to 4 months. If one will be not doing properly, maybe that will be take 3 to 4 years. But both are mentioned in the slokas that one should take 3 to 4 years or 3 to 4 months when one yogi do the practice regularly. How many times? 6 times at every 3 times a day. Means that inhalation and exhalation, again inhalation and exhalation. This is one time. In the same way, one need to do 6 times, 6 round. Sorry, here you need to do, but according to the slokas, it is mentioned 6 times, 6 rounds, 3 times in a day. Sorry. If one will be continue like this, then after 3 to 4 months regularly, or maybe he got the liberation, or got his nadisudhi, means his nadis will be clear up, or clear of the nadi will be possible. Otherwise, it may be take 3 to 4 years. So, what is the benefit of the nadisudhi pranayam? When one will be get his nadisudhi, what are the symptoms will be shown? Lightness of the body will be developed, effulgency will be developed, an increase in the gastric fire, and the manifestation of the nada. Nada will be able to heard by the yogi if one will be continue with this Nadisudhan pranayam. Okay. After this Nadisudhan pranayam, what happened? Then only one will be go for the pranayam practice. After the completion of the Nadisudhan pranayam, whenever one will be complete his Nadisuddhi, then one only go for the your pranayam practice. Before that, one cannot attempt the pranayam practice. Okay, all of you clear?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes. Yes.
before the slide that mentioned yogi should wear that as.
Notice.
As who means what type of as means bhasma what we are generally
Bhasma. Yes, yes, that one only. Bhasma.
bhasma means ma'am can we take that dead body after burnt that us or other us?
Lipalika ji, that is not mentioned here, but mostly whatever the asses are taking, because whoever, if you know, different philosophy is telling different. Whoever believe in Natha philosophy, means Shiva, Saivism, they will be go for the after the dead body. Okay, whatever that asses they are adopting.
Okay.
But different if Vaishnava dharma, if you go, they will be using different. Okay.
Different means what ma'am? That I want to know.
Different means if you particularly, how can I explain you? Maybe their gurus having some what? I will clear you in the next class. Okay. Please
Okay, ma'am.
remember. Please remember me. Then I will clear you about that.
But generally, we know means Bhasma
Yes,
Jogis are.
Vasna means the after the dead body, whatever the things is present, that will be taken out. You are
Yes,
saying.
yes.
Okay. Okay, till this is your end of the chapter 2. All of you clear till now? Or anyone having any doubt?
Yes, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Why others are gone? Immediately it is late. Oh, 15 minutes late. Sorry. Okay, we'll discuss then tomorrow class. Whatever the question answer is there.